Hi, this is Mr. Ferranti, the Technology Integration Teacher at the Long Valley Middle School. In this video, I'm going to show you how to take a Google drawing and we're going to save it as an image file, and then that will be exported to our Downloads folder. And then from there, I'm going to show you how to insert that image into your Google Sites website portfolio. All right, so what we have here is a completed infographic. Okay, I'm going to actually cite my source on this. This was done by a sixth grade student a few years ago. Her name was Julia, and she did an awesome job on this infographic for Jupyter. And what we're going to show you how to do now is just take the infographic. So we're going to go to the File pull-down menu, and we are going to download it. And to download it as an image file, there's a few different image files that we can select. However, when inserting images into our website, it's going to be best if we use a PNG image or a JPEG image. Either one of those two is going to be best. So I'm just going to select the JPEG. And what that's going to do, it's going to download that. And the downloads go automatically by default on your Chromebook. They go to a special folder called your Downloads folder. And you can either hit Show in Folder, or you could hover down over your dock, and in the bottom left you should see your launcher. It's a little circle. It's a little hard to see on my screen, and if you click that, you can click the up arrow, and what you're looking for is this Files folder. I would highly recommend that you drag that right down here and drop it. This way you can always access your files from your Downloads folder if you need to. Okay, and there they are. It's in your Downloads folder, and here is our image. Okay, now this is an extra step, but I would also recommend that you click the little arrow next to your Google Drive, click the little arrow next to My Drive, and then find your class folder. So if this is our STEM class in this example, what I would do is take that and drag that into my class folder for now. And you can then put that into a folder if you have one for this project, or you can go back into that folder in Google Drive and you can add a new folder and put your file there. Okay, so now I have that in two places. It's on my Google Drive. This way I can access it from anywhere, from any computer. And on this Chromebook, it's going to still remain in my Downloads folder. Okay, so I have a copy of that in two places. All right. Okay, now what we're going to do is jump over to our portfolio. So I opened up my website portfolio. I'm going to click on the Pages tab. I'm going to go into my portfolio, and I'm going to have a sample project that I'm going to go to. And so this is now going to be my infographic. And what I want to do is go back now to the Insert tab, Images, and then Upload. And now I can either upload that image either from my Downloads folder or from the Google Drive folder that I placed it in. And the reason I had you save it in the Google Drive folder, so you can access it from any computer, but also every now and then you might clear out your Downloads folder. Okay, so we want to make sure we have that file backed up somewhere else, okay, in our drive. All right, so I'm just going to insert it now from here, and there's my infographic. Now you're going to notice on my infographic, right, there was some stuff outside the workspace, right? All my image resources and my web resources, right? So I was taking that information so that I could cite this if I had to cite my information, and that will actually show you that in another video. But for now, at least I know I have my resources saved here. My images, I uploaded these from Google using the Explore tool, so that automatically linked all of those. But what you notice when I export this image and then I insert it into my website, you'll notice that the stuff that was outside the workspace does not get exported into my image, so that I never see that extra stuff. Okay, so that's kind of a good thing to know. All right, now you might just have to play with the ratio a little bit of your image to get it to fit on your website, and it might not fit perfect, so see what you can do. Also, just so you notice, there is a crop tool, and that may help in making your image bigger or smaller. But you see, if I make it bigger, I crop things out, and I really don't want to crop anything out. I just need to leave it as is. All right, and then I would do a little project description here. And I can go back and I can insert another text box, and I might want to have a reflection. Okay, and just remember, you can move these text boxes around. You can grab them and you can stack those underneath each other if you wanted to do that. You can boldface that or give that a subheading size, and it makes it a slightly different color. And then you can type up your little description about what the project was about. And then you can do a little reflection here to talk about, 2 or 3 or 4 of the skills that, you may have mastered here. The skills I demonstrated, included, and then you can type up a little bit of a reflection. Okay, and if you want to add a text box, just so you know, you can add another text box, and it can be blank, and that would give you a little space between those two. See how I'm going to add a blank text box in between here? And that would give me a little space in between my description and my reflection. Okay, when you're finished with that, remember to hit publish on your website so the newest updates get published. It'll show you, Google Sites will show you the difference between your draft and what's currently published. And you can see I added some things, and then you just hit publish again, and those updates are then published. And now you have a sample project in your infographic. Okay, I hope that's helpful. Thanks for watching. Have a great day.